Do we have somebody that would like to read the vision?
I can.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead.
The vision is to help every young person identify and develop their unique talents and dedicate them to the Lord's service. We envision a world where never again must a young person live an aimless life. We see a time when all young people will know their true purpose and lead meaningful lives in the Lord's service.
Amen. Amen. Okay, who would like to read the values?
I will. Our values is sacrificing. We take up our cross and step out of our comfort zone for Christ. Thank you guys for doing that also. Faithful. We are faithful in that which is least so that we can be faithful also in much. We're intentional. We lead purposeful and intentional lives by having a definite aim. And improvement is our watchword. Something better. That's our watchword. Leadership development. We give others the opportunity we wish we had when we were in their situation. Praise God. Finish the work we start. We develop leaders who can take up the work of spreading the gospel wherever they are. And we have a bias for action. We are geared to set and take actionable steps toward our goals. And communication, that's key and a vital part of our ministry.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, somebody like to read the mission?
I will. Our mission is to inspire and rightly train an army of youth to dedicate their lives to Christ's service and engage in the finishing work of redemption before the soon coming of Jesus.
Thank you, Kathy. Okay, we're going to be going to step 2, confirm annual OKRs.
And Chantal and Jackie joined us too.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Yes.
welcome.
I'll add them.
Are you welcome?
Yeah,
Thank you.
go ahead.
Thank you. Okay, so let's go on there. So we're going to confirm the annual OKRs and confidence in achieving monthly actions. OKRs, that's your objective key results.
Amen.
Using living your calling.
You don't have to read that part.
I don't have to write that. So annual OKRs, we'll drop down to there.
Mm-hmm.
Enoch, you want to go ahead and go through that again?
Yes. So for the year 2020, our OKR is to, by the end of 2020, complete the Direction from God value ladder, which includes the getting a book published, systemizing the drip system with the free content, and getting the course put together and in the hands of people, and systemizing the Direction from God program, as well as having an event towards the end of the year, which Christina is asking about. She wants to attend. And Kim is responsible for the Leaves of Autumn, which is to sow the publications online, like the Leaves of Autumn, 100 pieces of free content a day. Carmen's responsible for fully systemizing the 20% of systems that bring 80% of the results, and he's doing really good at that. So that's our goal for the year.
Thank you. Okay, let's look at the monthly actions. On a scale from 1 to 10, how confident are you that we will complete our monthly actions? Let's go through these ones. Let's look at Enoch. Enoch. Let's go through that one.
What are you going from the bottom up?
No, it says number 1, so that's the first. Unless you want me to start from somewhere else.
Oh no, I see number 1 as you.
Mine says Enoch. Number 1. How come we all have? Why would that be?
I don't know.
Okay, so Enoch is on number 1, and it has the DLVs, which is daily live videos. We record 10 videos from the webinar testimonies.
I don't even see that on there.
You're in a template, you have to get out of that. So go ahead and hit Control P, and you just type in the date.
That done messed you up, Diana.
No, you're fine.
It's right there. Okay. And then when you go to the table of contents, you scroll down just a little bit, so you can read those. You can see where we were,
Okay.
and you'll recognize.
Yeah, and you're number 1.
So click it, and it's a link. It'll take you straight there, so we're right there.
All right.
Yep. Go ahead and click that. Perfect. That was really fast.
Good job.
You're a quick learner.
Tired?
Okay. Okay, Diana. We'll use the systemology to onboard new recruits as measured by having 100% of the people onboarded. Well, we've been trying to learn to delegate, and then we've got a lot of people helping out. And I think we've had quite a few people onboarded this last week. Hang on. Who all was onboarded? Does anybody remember? I know we worked on Mary. I don't know if she's fully onboarded.
No, she's not onboarded.
She's not onboarded?
No, and
Where are we at with her? I tried sending. Is she? I don't have my notes.
she doesn't have a role,
No,
and I'm not sure if she has
the
a
internet.
project board.
Okay.
Who?
Neri, she created a Notion account.
She did create a Notion account.
Yeah, I think Leo is supposed to create a project board for her, but I'm not sure if Leah did that.
Okay.
Or Tina, you said something happened about, well, if we go too much into detail on it right now,
Okay.
it might be
Maybe not. Okay.
challenging.
So.
That's on a scale from 1 to 10. How confident are you to get 100% of the people onboarded with your team?
I thought we were 100% the last time. So I thought we were getting close to having them onboarded, everybody. I remember seeing on the list. Unless there's not a list.
Well, none of the people that recently signed up are actually onboarded that I'm aware of. The last person that was onboarded was Leah.
Okay, so.
That was a while ago. Or maybe Chatal? I think Leah came afterwards.
Okay, yeah, she told us first and Leah. Okay, so then 1 to 10, let's say 5, for that one. And
We got the whole month.
you got the whole month.
That's not like what level of progress are we? What level of confidence do we have that it will be finished by the end of the month?
I say 10.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Yeah.
I think we can do it.
Okay.
Right now our focus, we got to focus on the live cast.
Right.
But then after that, we have the whole month to do the onboarding.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, did I miss one? I think I missed one, the first one, did I not?
I switched it. I'm sorry for the confusion.
Oh, no, okay. Then I'll manage the monthly live cast project.
I was a little confused too.
By the completion of the overview system. I'm enjoying it.
Good.
Today I'll be working on it most of the day. So, this afternoon, I mean. So I say 10. We're gonna get that thing done.
Good.
Good.
Okay. And I'm excited.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Lord, for your help. Okay, and so Deborah will drive traffic to the webinar as measured by 20 course sales. Did you get my email this week?
No, I think so.
I mean, I sent you a
Email?
message.
Message? I don't remember what it was. I
That's okay.
checked my messages.
Okay. How confident are we that we can get that 20 course sales? Drive traffic to the webinar.
By what time?
The end of the month.
I don't know.
Is it hard?
I didn't even start it.
What's your number? Scale 1 to 10 by the end of the month.
How about 5, 7? Let's say 7.
I bet you're going to fly right through it because I was thinking about it. I was praying about it. And I just know.
Thank you.
And it's really your gift, so I know it's really going to happen fast. Okay. Tina will get the system for Tina. What, does it should say will? Okay. Tina will get the system for creating quote cards and designing slides finished by having a new recruit to be able to go through the system. 1 to 10.
Out of 10.
Awesome.
Praise the Lord. Congratulations. Awesome. You know, Enoch will work with developing leaders as measured by having 7 4-generation leaders. Where are we at now?
7.
That's good, yay! Congratulations, that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and look at prior week in review, and this is the one we're not gonna just spend a lot of time on, is that correct? We're gonna kind of hit it? Is this the one that usually drains us?
Yeah, this is what drains
This is
us.
Okay, let's go through this one, and let me just read through them real quick out loud, and then we're gonna just hit them, okay? What worked well this past week? What needs improvement? What tasks were not completed? And measure key results. Let's start with number 1. What worked well this past week? I need just some really strong ones. Can somebody just shout out there what worked well this past week for them?
One thing that really worked well is Bermilda and Leah working together while we were sleeping. Like they were doing work on the slides while we were without me involved in it because we were sleeping because the times are different.
Praise the Lord.
It is wonderful.
Wow, that's
It
wonderful.
wasn't sleeping on the job, was it?
Anything else worked well for people this week?
Kamran created the weekly report form. He did it on
Wow.
Thursday.
Congratulations, Kamran.
Knocking stuff out. I think that's going to help tremendously with what we're doing.
Yes. Yes.
That's going to be good. So then what we should try to do this week is try to implement on Thursday, we all fill it out together.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, that way we could review it over the
Can we
weekend
do it
before.
on Discord where we all meet together and do this together? This would be amazing.
You could.
Does that work or not?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
nothing wrong with that.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Wow. Thank you, Kamran.
As long as it works with people's schedule.
Well, let's schedule it. Then we can. Yes, Kathy.
It went well with Theodore.
Did you write that down, Tina?
Doing the kitchen. She's doing an awesome job.
Yeah, I did.
And that freed me up to do
We were
more
talking about
of the,
scheduling something.
Wow.
Did you get it?
ministry stuff and getting things done before they were scheduled, as they were getting scheduled.
And that's a big, big, big thing. I mean, that's
Yeah.
a really, that affects everybody. Well, all of it does, but wow. Thank you, Theodore.
Amen.
Great
Yes.
job. Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Thank you, Kathy. Wow. Awesome.
Diana, you want to make sure that if you're trying to schedule something, that it's written down. Because
What do you
your scribe didn't hear.
Yeah, I think I heard on Thursday, right? Thursday, go
Okay.
through the weekly form.
Yeah, did you write it?
I don't remember what you're talking
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. No,
Oh, you
I-
mean to make sure that as I'm talking, it's being written down? Is that what you're saying?
yeah, make
The
sure
scribe
that
is doing. Oh, okay.
if
gotcha.
there's an actionable item that needs to take place, something we need to do and remember, that
Okay.
it's written.
Gotcha. And she's writing it where?
Well, she's writing
Just
it.
right in front of me?
Well,
Is that
in
what you're talking about?
front of you, but also step 4 is where she puts a lot of
Oh, she
action
puts it on step
steps.
4. Okay, let me check and see. Gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Okay. And step 4 is where she puts it at. Okay. It's going to take me a while to remember that. I mean, not to remember, but to be able to navigate. Okay. I thank the Lord that I've been able to navigate. I'm getting better at navigating.
You are.
It was a-
You are.
Okay.
You're a quick learner.
Okay, what needs improvement? Okay, what needs improvement?
I think we need to
This is
start
the
working on
opportunity to
the event.
This is the
Oh,
time
okay.
to do it. That's
So,
why-
We
the
need to
questions
figure
are-
out some things and start
it
putting that out there
increases
so
morale
people
and
know and they could
That's
like
what
take
we
time
did
off
this
of work
week.
and
did
stuff.
you hear that, Tina?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Moving on to the next part.
So, one thing
Still
we need
say
to
it.
start working on the event.
You say it anytime.
How does Enoch feel about the event? Is he ready? Is he wanting to progress to that area? Or is he wanting that on hold?
I don't know, whatever it is, we need to start getting ready. And
Okay,
get
how are
started
you
on
about that, Enoch? Going ahead and starting for a live event? It'd be towards the end of the fall.
The end of the towards winter.
Towards winter,
Yeah, the last quarter.
Yeah.
Um,
Not right at Christmas time, probably in October or November, right? Is that
That's a
what,
good time.
I don't know. It's up to you.
it's up to you. You're the one that has to prepare for your part. We can do the other part.
Well,
Do you have a message and do you have a thing that you already want to do? That's the main thing. Do you have the curriculum that you want?
I have the trainings I'd like to go through.
Oh, awesome. Then we're
So-
good. Okay, so that's a thing that Diana and Deborah will be working on. And anybody else
Sounds
that
good.
wants to join the team on putting that stuff together is fine.
When do you guys want to get together to do that?
We need to, let's do it right after the live cast
On
on
Wednesdays?
Wednesday. Let's not do it that day, but let's do it this week, right after the meeting we're gonna have on Thursday, that we're going to be having on
We're having a
Discord.
meeting on Thursday?
The what?
Oh, you're talking about the report form?
Yes, if we can do
Oh.
that, and then Deborah and I will meet after that.
That
And
sounds
whoever
good.
else wants to be involved in that. Okay,
That's
so
fine.
can we put
That
that on there,
sounds
Tina?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, awesome. So Enoch, we just need a little bit from you only that day, so we just need a brief thing from you so you don't want to tie up your day.
It'd be
Oh,
good. I'd like to sit down and talk about the schedule and kind of what things could look like.
Oh, that would be amazing. That would be perfect. That
So
would,
write down your name too.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay. I am so sorry, but let's see. So we're on B. What needed for improvement, and then
What needs improved? Is there anything else that we need to work on that needs improved?
I like that. Me too.
We need to encourage the new recruits like Kazia and Deborah to go through the checklist, the onboarding checklist, and finish that.
You gotta
Um,
introduce them to the messenger group too.
And then, Conrad, how do I check to know that when I send them a link that they actually got there? I don't know how to do that because I sent a couple of them the /Notion, and on my end it said something like, I don't know. Well, when I pulled it up after I sent it to them, I went and checked it on message and then turned around and it gave them like they had to fill out a form with Notion. So before, I remember hearing somebody saying that it doesn't really, it just goes to the Notion, but doesn't get them to our page. How do I know that they actually made it to our page and they landed? How do I find out? Because I don't know how to tell. And so I don't even know if it works or doesn't work or
Did you
what.
read that?
They land on Notion, but our page, to our page on Notion.
I didn't put that there, somebody else did.
You know just talking to you?
But you are.
Yeah, I don't know what to say though.
You know what to say?
Okay.
You're sending the armyofyouth.com/notion.
Uh-huh.
They're landing on our page as long as they create their account using that link.
As long as they create their account using that link.
Yeah, they have to create their account.
So when
through
they go
that
to
link.
Notion, they make another account?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
The first time that they ever hear about Notion should be through our link.
Right?
And
Okay.
through our link, when they create their account, they're connected to
It connects.
our workspace.
Oh, okay.
But if you send them to Notion and they create an account,
Then it doesn't.
then it's complicated.
Well, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing the /Notion.
Perfect.
I just didn't know how my end to check that they landed.
You can go to Notion and see.
Just to see if there's a board.
You can see if they're an option to join.
Okay.
Well,
I'll
you
talk
can
to
just ask them. Just that's what I do. I ask them like, "Hey, did you create an account?"
Oh, is that how I do it? Okay, gotcha. Because I thought there was supposed to be some on my end. That's what see. Okay.
No, I don't think
Okay.
so.
I
I mean,
can
there
do that.
is, but not necessarily. It's just more navigating on
Okay.
Notion. I just ask them.
I'll just ask them. Not a problem.
So
Because- Yeah.
what was it that you wanted me to do? And you rephrased it and it turned out to be funnel screws?
That was the LifeCast benefit points.
Will you put that down there for me, Tina, please?
It's
What is she-
number 4.
Livecast benefit points.
It's already on there, Tina.
Oh, it is?
It's on number C.
Yeah.
C4.
What tasks were not completed? Yeah.
Thank you. Where is that?
C
On C4.
4.
C and then drop down to the
Yeah, I see C4, but
Says
where?
benefit points.
Just
Benefit
create like
points.
cast outline
yellow?
benefit points.
Benefit points for Monday, Deborah.
Thank
It's
you.
the third one down.
Thank you.
Okay, so, let's see. Anything else needs improvement? that's like now that we need to do. I mean, there's long-term stuff, but do we have some stuff that needs to be improved, like right away to finish up for the live cast this week? That needs improvement, that we need to already need improvements towards for the end of the month, that we need to really work on, that we really need to focus on. The communication's getting better, the leadership skills getting better, the teams are getting better. I don't see where we're really working hard at that stuff. Maybe time management for me.
I got the course for you.
Thank
Um,
you. I saw
you
you
put
sent me
there.
that note. I was like, I can't wait.
Do you know how to access it?
I didn't see where you even posted it yet.
It's on your project board.
Oh.
I think it was.
What's
it was
the
in
course
message
called?
I sent you too.
Okay.
Just
Sometimes
time
if you need
management
improvement,
training.
You can put my name down there. It's Diana to check her project board. I will work on it this week. That will be my mastering of going through. And I need to learn to do this. And it'll be good training for me because as we have new recruits, we definitely want to train them to use their Notion board and what time they should be using it so they can learn to, we need to put them on a schedule at first because it'll help them to remember to look at it.
Yeah.
If not, they just think it's there and it takes care of itself.
Right. And they'll
Like
follow our
everybody
example
else.
too.
What?
They'll follow our example too. So we got to create that culture of
Yep.
using the project board.
Yeah. And then as we're using it, then we can see what we're doing wrong too, so we can help them by getting help for ourselves too. Okay, thank you, Tina. Okay, what tasks were not completed? Check the project board and the weekly sprint view. Okay, do I go to there or do I just stay off of there?
What tasks were not completed?
No,
Oh,
yeah, we're moving down to C. What
sorry.
tasks were
I
not
put that there
completed?
so I can link it quickly. These were all the tasks that were not completed.
Okay,
We have not confirmed that
ad-
the outline is finished or that the benefit points are done. That's what Mom's going to do.
Yay!
Anything that uses funnel scripts is something that Mom wants to.
I like that. That's so cool.
and do you have deadlines for that?
I can show you how to do that.
Deborah, do you have deadlines you're working on with those?
I have no idea.
It
but
was
I'll-
due
I'll
last
do it.
month.
Okay.
Well, I just found out this morning.
Okay.
So
Can we make a note to send it to her project board,
oh,
Tina?
yeah, they do that.
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah.
So have you been checking yours too? Because I haven't been checking mine.
Sometimes I do, and sometimes I did about 3 times this week, but that doesn't mean I do that all the time.
No, no.
So
So you
we
said it's on your project board, so you got that. Okay, good.
could reevaluate the deadlines because these are deadlines are off. We need someone's help with creating worksheets too.
Well, that's a good idea. We should do a worksheet on this and then have it checked off every, each part that we have
Worksheet on what?
on the live cast, the different aspects of the live cast that need to be
That's
done.
not a worksheet. But
No, I'm
that-
saying if we made a worksheet, and that way we'd know who to
There is
talk
one.
to if
You made one.
that's the part's not done.
We have a checklist. We have an overview system.
Similar to what you're talking about.
That's good.
So it does, Deborah is like that, what you're talking about, but if we can check it off this week to
Good.
make sure it's.
That's what you're looking at, Mom.
Good. Because it gets stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
Seems every
Creating
month.
Podcast outlines. I'm sorry, so that was done though, was it not? We worked on that.
What was?
The creating livecast outlines, is that not complete? I thought we finished it.
Tina, is the outline finished?
I thought that's what we finished.
I think so.
That was finished.
If she says it's
Well,
not,
actually,
I'll
the
check
teaching
it
point
off until
benefits,
she's
no.
done, for sure.
those are two different things. The outline has to be finished before the benefit points. We spent 5.5
okay.
hours naming 4 teaching points.
So, Tina, how far are we out from finishing that?
She says we're done with the
Are we
outline.
done? Awesome. Okay,
Does
so
each
what's the
te-
benefit points and the slides, or how far are we into the slides? Tina, do you know how far we are into the slides?
On the slides, I know Leah worked on them again. I haven't seen them since then.
Okay.
I think we got 2 out of 5
Um,
teaching points done.
Do we need benefits for each teaching thing? Yeah. Okay.
Enoch, do you review it after the slides have been uploaded or whatever? Do you view those to make sure they're what you want, or is it just how does that work?
Depending on how experienced a slide designer is,
Okay.
depends on how involved I have to be.
Okay. How are we doing with that? I mean, is it something we can How do we know that when it's complete? When we talk to them and I just ask them if we're complete with them, or
Yeah, you
how
just
do you make a decision on
you
that?
just talk with Tina and check to see if it's complete.
And Tina's the team leader,
Tina's
right?
yeah, she's a slide design team leader.
So
That's
we're not,
why her name is on there.
Yeah, I understand. I was just saying how you.
We'll work together today.
So it's ready for you when you do your
I'll show you some fun.
The way I would know if
You'll
it's
love it.
complete, I guess talking with you.
Okay, yes.
Well, you
Talk with me,
might.
but I'm just saying how you used to tell before, that's all. Okay,
Yeah.
but I will do that, so don't worry, yeah, I will be doing that. Okay,
What happened? I think last time or the time before, Tina and Rebecca made a bunch of slides together. Someone else.
We're pumping them out.
Yeah, they got them done in like a day with the outline, and then they just asked me to review it, and I just reviewed it the night before the live cast, and things looked really good.
okay, good.
And the only thing I do is I just do last touches, like
Oh, maybe it's
put them in order
Okay.
that I want to use them.
Okay, because that's what I was trying to figure out, how you, because I know you need to look at this stuff before ever. I mean,
Yeah, that's
trying to
just
figure out.
the second rehearsal, number 5. That's the day before the live cast.
And I think that we should at least a week, maybe 2 weeks in advance, is to remind the pastor that you need a rehearsal over at the church too. Maybe we should log that in somewhere to remind us to keep
Until
reminding them.
Kathy?
until he remembers.
Yeah.
Kathy, can you, Tina, could you put that on my to-do list, to get a hold of the pastor to make sure, that we're always scheduled for what date?
Kathy's already started that today.
What is that? The third
the third
Wednesday of every month.
each
Oh,
month.
so you'll do it?
I
You'll call
reached
Kathy?
out to
Perfect.
Pastor this morning.
Are you going to
Kathy's
do that?
handling it.
You're going to
Never
keep
mind.
doing that,
If I'm
or did you
asked
just
to, I
do
will.
it today?
I was asked to do it today, so I'll do it as long as I'm wanted.
Yeah.
Wait, are you going to do it every month? Is what I was asking. Or do we have to tell you every month to do that?
No, I will put it down. If I'm to do it every month, I will do it every month.
Is she to do it every month so she could know whether or not to do that?
Yes.
Because
Kathy,
Diana
go ahead.
said she's
Until
willing
Until we
to.
find out any other decisions, let's just stay
Okay.
every month.
Will do.
Because we're doing these podcasts every month. So
We don't
yes.
want that to fall through the crack.
No. Okay, so the next thing that we have is creating slides. Okay, creating worksheets. So we want somebody, okay, we're looking for somebody to create worksheets. So if we know somebody.
Isn't Comron good at that?
No, he's never created a worksheet before.
So,
What is it that he's creating? If it's not,
Summaries.
okay. Tina, when we're talking
Have you created a
to
worksheet?
Deborah or Kinzia, that's one thing that we can be looking at too, if
That was actually
if
really
they have
good.
that skill when you're talking to them.
Wait, let me scratch that. Kamran's good at creating worksheets. It's just really taxing, and he doesn't like doing it.
oh, okay.
Yeah, and he does the Live Your Calling account books. He's done a lot
Well,
of
not,
those.
he's so good at it.
I know he's really good at it.
So what about
There's
with
things I'm good at that are really draining too. and
Would
We don't
funnel
need to have people do that.
scripts fit in that somehow?
Yeah, funnel scripts will help you to name different concepts
Okay.
or give copy
So,
where we should do stuff.
writing live cast summaries. Comron is training Susie. How are we doing with that? Do you want me to have Susie get a hold of you, Comron, or are you already getting a hold of her? Faster? For doing the writing live cast summaries. That's summaries. Is that pre-summary teaching points, watchwords? So we have it on Monday, the fourth Monday now. I don't know what that means exactly. So help me out here, somebody.
I don't know what that means either.
Pre-summary teaching points with watchwords, and it's.
What does that mean?
Is training Susie.
What is a pre-summary teaching point? What is that?
Creating a summary for each of the teaching points, and the pre is before the live cast, and there's a post live cast summary.
So pre is before.
Maybe we should call it
Pre-life.
pre-live cast, yeah, on the template, on the system hub or something. That makes sense. Thanks for asking. This is the part of the system where we create the sketch, then we use it, and as we use it, we see what's confusing and what works, and then we modify. That's good. And one thing I would really like Jackie's help with is transcribing all of the live casts. That would be really powerful.
Okay, who's reaching out to her? Are we putting this on her board to
Um,
talk with Enoch on how to do this? What are we doing?
well,
I think we should put it on her board, and we should, because that's going to encourage people. We want to encourage her to look at her board. And so if I needed to, what are you thinking? In this way, for her.
it hasn't gotten done because of the whole like talking with me part. Because there's a lot of things on my plate.
You
and
get
so-
overwhelmed because
Walk
everybody
her
needs
through
Who
all
can
that
help her
stuff.
with that? I mean, who can give her an overview of what that means?
Carmen can access the files. Mom's helped Angela with it before. Angela, oh, that's another thing. Angela wants to get back involved too.
Oh, good.
She likes proofreading and stuff. I don't know. I honestly don't know. She said that the Sabbath. Oh, I get concerned with people who really enjoy proofreading because a lot of people have a very particular idea of what proper English and grammar looks like, but in the context of online world, personality is more important than
Structure.
exactly following all the rules of English,
Yeah.
and keeping the voice is more important than correctly saying certain words.
Well, all they need to do is copy what you're saying.
Well,
And then they could put the punctuation in there, but not change what you're saying.
but even a lot of people who are very particular about proofreading and grammar and spelling, they don't like other people's voices. They want to change. Even just listening, it irritates
Yes,
them.
it does. It's
And so when people have that mentality, usually people want to proofread for ministry and help. Have that when they listen to people, they're like, ugh, you're saying it all wrong, and so they have an idea of what wrong looks like, but really that voice and that personality is what helps people to connect with the content and the message. If it's just a faceless corporation, a faceless organization, they don't have that personal, deep connection.
So then let's go ahead and when we give a job detail, it needs to be in a job detail when whoever's doing the proofreading, it's we're not looking for grammar corrections, we're looking for punctuation and spelling. So they leave the grammar part away because, like you said, they will want to change the sentence structure.
That's
They'll
so
want
true.
to change everything.
Nothing.
So we'll tell them we don't want a grammar. We only want punctuation and spelling. That's it.
Interesting.
Because,
I never thought of it like that.
Yeah. So we don't want them to mess with it.
Jackie also is going to help.
That makes it, we'll have easier people to do that if that's a lot faster.
Yeah.
And you have Jackie to what? I'm sorry.
That's really interesting. I'm glad you said that. Jackie and Kamran are gonna help work together with me to create those job descriptions too.
Oh wow, that's going to be a huge change in a lot of things. I mean, that's a really big picture. It's going to really set direction even more so for your people.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
And she's on here, so that's exciting.
Is Jackie on there?
Yeah, she is.
Oh, welcome, Jackie.
Glad you're here.
Hello,
Hi. Go ahead.
I'm listening and I'm noting.
So then you heard us talking about we're looking for somebody that can do what do we call
Yes.
Yes, awesome.
Uh-huh.
And do we have you down for that?
We do. She's waiting for us to put something on her project board.
Oh, awesome. Great. Thank you, Jackie.
Yeah, while I'm working on all my startup list. Still working on that.
Gotcha. Okay, then we have, so we're on C, and then drop down to 4, creating live cast outlines, gathering questions. Let's see,
It says Mom and Tina.
Mom and Tina. Have you guys been able to work on that at all, gathering the questions yet? Okay, we have a deadline of Monday, is our deadline on that. So Tina and Deborah, Monday.
I don't even know what the subject's about.
The subject is about small groups.
Where do I find those subjects at?
The same place every month. You
Where?
go to the Livecast calendar on Notion.
So if you want to know what the monthly thing is, you go to the Livecast calendar, and it'll tell us what month, what the subject is going to be about. So
Thank you.
It'll be easier for you to figure out what those are. Thank you for that question, Deborah. Awesome. So now we have that. Amazing. And Conrad, thank you for all you're doing. I really appreciate all the extra work you're doing.
I think Shatal would be really great at asking questions too.
Oh, awesome. Can we put that down there and to put on her board to meet with Deborah and Tina on doing the gathering questions? Shatal? Okay. let's move on. We're going to go ahead and do going creating live cast outlines, additional resources. I'm
What?
sorry, I love it. I love personality. I just love it. This makes my day. I love being happy. Thank you for the smile on my face. Okay, creating live cast, additional resources. Do we have any additional resources that we need or have, or I'm not sure what that question really means, but Enoch and Deborah.
Show resources.
Yeah, we got a Google Doc on small groups.
Okay.
If you can go through those.
Do we need, okay, gotcha.
I'm telling you, he's putting together some good stuff.
Let's go ahead and drop down to the number C4 where it says DLVs. Let me think of what that means. Daily live videos.
You got it.
Content for repurposing. Content for repurposing. Second Thursday. Question.
Oh, that's nice.
Anybody?
That needs to be done.
Okay. Let's see. Content for repurposing.
Is that easy to do, Enoch?
What? Just identifying things that would make good standalone content.
Yeah, that would take somebody who'd be willing to sit and go through that. Or maybe it might be wise if we figure that out while we're doing the live video.
Hey, that would be good. Let's
That would be good.
Can you put Deborah down for that?
No, don't be
No?
putting Deborah down for
Don't?
that. No.
No, just to look during the live cast.
No,
to remind
no.
us of that. To remind us of that?
Mm.
Never mind, don't put that on there.
Kathy reminds people of things, and Deborah's got a whole load
Okay.
of stuff to do.
We're good.
Okay.
Okay. So content for repurposing. So let's try to, if anybody can remember, let's be looking at that. I don't know how we can look at it to remind ourselves to look at that. Is there a page we can put it on that we're going to be working from that day, so we can put that as a reminder to be looking for the videos content for repurposing?
I wonder if Kathy would be good at that. Would Kathy be good at that?
Where did Kathy go?
She went to go talk to the pastor.
Oh.
I told her to tell the pastor she's in a meeting. She said she did. But I don't know. She's being held hostage. Hey, but if she because she listens to your stuff, she'll sit there and watch you do it, and then she'll turn around and listen to it again. And because she could do that, maybe she'll either remind somebody to do that, or
Tina,
to put it into content,
Can you put
or
it on Kathy's board and to talk
or that
to,
she could figure it out.
Can't talk to Deborah because she's busy. Put that on hers and then have her talk to Diana and put a note out beside it that she watches Enoch's video twice, so that maybe she will be the one that's going to be able to do that for us. And
Do you think she has the
question mark.
talent to do that?
We can give her a question mark. So she can get and tell her that she can get back to Diana.
It would be
And
good
let's check
to
to see if
train
you-
everybody at every phase to be able to do something similar.
Oh, awesome. Oh, maybe it
Like
should be a training purpose.
slide design too.
Oh yeah, the slide design is because they already know what's going in there, and they got it.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And even the person who does the script.
So we should probably brainstorm that, but not now. That
Yeah.
sounds like something we need to brainstorm. So can we put on a
Yeah.
list? Where did you say that Tina's writing this list so I can see this? I'm not seeing it.
You'll see it underneath who's doing what at the end.
On 5?
Yeah, and so if
On
you ever come
4.
to 7,
Not 5.
7.5,
On 4?
On
20.
4.
On 4.
Mom, what are you
Oh.
saying?
if she comes back to this weekly
On step
sprint,
4.
she will find it. She will find it under
She never
step
left the
4.
weekly sprint.
No, she's saying where do we find it?
Step 4.
That's how we find it. Yeah, that's what I'm telling her. She could always come back to 7.5.20 and find it.
I understand what you're saying. She's asking for what step, and you're giving her a date, and it's confusing.
Okay, so we're talking about for
I didn't know she was asking
Tina.
for the
For
date.
Tina's writing down what we're doing. It's on step 4. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
And then we take everything on
then
step
send it.
4 and at step
People's
3 and we
project
put it
boards.
on step 4.
Okay.
Any actionable item.
Right. Okay. And then at the end of it, Tina sends us to the or somewhere. So these get
On
sent
a
to Tina's
project
boards.
board.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay. So did you get that thing about Kathy? She's starting.
No, it's the second to the last.
Okay, second to the last one, Tina.
DLV, yeah. Yeah, you had it. DLV's content for repurposing.
Okay, send a note to Kathy about when she looks at him the second time with Enoch.
She doesn't do it with Enoch.
Oh, she doesn't do it with Enoch. Okay.
She does it by herself.
She does it by herself. Okay. So, Kathy, what we're saying is that when you're... Deborah, would you explain it real quick? Because you understand what that
Well, Enoch does daily live videos, and you watch them again and you post them. And so what we're trying to do is to figure out what to repurpose. And we can't figure out who's going to do that part. So we just want you to remind us to keep
Can you do
our
that, Kathy?
eyes on that,
Listening.
to keep it going.
Keep our
So don't-
eyes on.
On finding somebody to repurpose it.
Okay.
So don't fall through the cracks.
Okay.
Finding someone?
Yeah, we need to find somebody who could do that.
What?
Somebody
Well,
to do
That's
the
not what-
content
That's not what
repurposing.
you were recommending before.
No, what we're recommending is you seeing if there's any for you, for Kathy, and then we're gonna have a class on it maybe.
I was asking you a
for
question.
content for repurposing. So Kathy, when you're going through all the stuff, the what is it that she goes through?
The daily live videos.
When you're going through the daily live videos and doing that stuff,
Some live
if you could
casts.
do the content for repurposing,
Oh, is the live cast?
so that is, if you see
Just don't go through
content
that.
somewhere in there that we can
That's what you said.
repurpose, I believe, is my understanding, then you make a note of it so we can do those. Like a little checklist.
We're trying to
Like,
fill
you see
this
any
right
while you're
here.
going through,
I know
because
we're
apparently you
doing
go through
I
it
was following the conversation.
and you're probably the only one that goes through it a second time to find something.
Oh,
Do you want to see if you can do
Anyway.
that? Don't make it really hard, but I think you could try, kind of get yourself familiar with it, if nothing else, just kind of see if there's something that we can repurpose.
We should have
If you see
class
little
to do
highlight
it.
things like, oh, this should be something we can repurpose. Could you do that?
we should have
Right.
a class on that.
And we should have a class on it?
Yeah, so everybody knows how to do it.
Okay.
That way we can get it done.
Well, somebody keep an eye open for. Would you do that? That's even the best part. And then tell me what you come up with. Like if you think it's easy, not easy, or just some kind of thing. Would you do that for me, Kathy? Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
This has been on our board for a long time.
Okay. Well, let's start with that first, and then she can see how easy or how hard it will be, so we can train other people too. Okay. So number 5, creating live cast emails, email copyrighted and funnel scripts.
Yay!
Comron is looking for a replacement. Do we have a replacement? Does this jump out to anybody that would like to be involved in this?
We have a replacer? Is that what you said? Oh,
I said, is there somebody that would like to be working with?
I don't
Comron?
like doing email, but I like doing funnel scripts.
Well, then maybe you should be on a team for doing funnel scripts.
Yeah, I don't mind working with somebody who's doing copyright,
Do you
writing the email.
on your scheduling that you're doing right now? You like doing it? What about time frame? Are you good with time? Are you able to have? You said you're full a minute ago. So
I am full.
Yeah,
So you can't take that one then.
that's right. That's
Okay,
good.
so
Well,
Good you see that.
yeah, it depends on what it
See
is.
what motivates
Oh,
okay,
is that
because you're really fast
entails?
at it, right?
I don't know what that
Give them
entails
what they
really.
want.
Okay.
The funnel script part I really like.
Okay.
I think a lot of people would like it if they knew how to do it.
I think so too.
Okay,
Funnel
and-
scripts is really
It's
mind-blowing.
amazing.
Okay. So maybe we should have a class on that. Can we
Yeah,
just put
that would be nice.
Maybe Tina, we can put schedule a class for learning how to do funnel scripts. Can we do that?
And schedule a class to repurpose content.
And a class for repurposing content. That would be awesome. Can we cover that, Eldon, in the same meeting? Can we combine, or is there two?
What is the
yeah.
purpose of the class?
Is to train more people to come on Discord to.
Why
to-
can't we just go through the system for repurposing content?
Why can't we go through the system?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
On the system
on
hub.
System Hub,
System Hub.
we already did a class on how to repurpose content,
Oh, okay.
and we can.
Oh, it's already on the hub.
Yeah, we have training on how to repurpose stuff,
Wow.
how to timestamp the videos,
Wow.
how to extract the quotables, how to identify new content in the slides.
Okay, so our key is, so we have all that, but we don't have anybody to go there. So what, you said everybody should know how to do that, right? So why could,
Everyone who has different parts in the live cast,
how long does it take to go through the repurposing thing,
the training.
the training?
Some people are faster than others.
I mean, is it like pages after pages, or is it just like one page?
No, just
Okay.
System Hub only has a few pages on it.
Okay, Kathy, Tina, put it on my list to reach out to people this week to have them go to the System Hub and do the repurposing video or whatever it is. I'll look it up.
Hub.
The Hub. I know it's the Hub. That's where it's at, but
Repurposing content.
the content. Thank
Yeah.
you. The repurposing content. So I can get that out to people and talk to them and see
You
who
looking
it's
for
going
it?
to be.
That's good.
For the
Timestamping.
repurposing one and for the funnel script. Do we have one for the funnel script?
No, we don't have one for the funnel script,
Okay.
but we should do that.
Okay, so
Because I think a lot of people would like that.
okay, so then let's get it planned to film
That's another one.
that so that we can go on the System Hub,
So
the
I'll
funnel
just
script.
repurpose
Yeah, that
this.
could go on Systemology
And
too.
Systemology. Okay, so we need to schedule a date for the funnel script, video, and to go on the System
the
Hub
one
and
for
whatnot.
repurposing
Okay,
the
moving
slides is
on.
YouTube,
Let's go ahead
so
and
it's
measure key results. Subscribers on YouTube. Measuring key results. Did we say how we can do that yet? Or did we do that?
Just, they just count how many subscribers are.
We're almost
Yeah.
at 250 subscribers.
Woot!
250?
Yeah.
Okay, of Instagram followers? So Tina, that's 250?
Well,
No?
Carmen's looking for it right now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. And then Instagram followers, do we have any measurable key results on that one?
We got 300 now.
On
300.
Instagram?
300 people on
Yeah.
Instagram?
Yeah.
Wow!
Oh, awesome.
Praise God!
And the goal was 500 by Sunday.
Wow. But at least that's
We got
good.
pretty far.
That's, wow.
That's awesome.
Wait,
Who was working on that?
we're 190 on
YouTube?
YouTube.
Okay.
Daniel was working on the Instagram followers,
Thank you, Daniel.
Oh, thank you, Daniel.
and
Work on the YouTube.
and Chantal leads out the
YouTube?
Instagram
Oh,
team.
the Instagram?
But
Oh.
we have a live stream from yesterday where I'm just like standing there. Carmen, can you scroll down? We should delete that.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
she did first.
And then the
Number of members in our Direction from God subscription program?
Good
37.
Good job.
37? Awesome. Wow.
So we still have the same amount.
37?
No, we had 36 last week.
So who joined? Was it one of Leah's cousins?
I'm looking to see.
Awesome. That's a good
I
one.
just
Okay,
know it went
weekly,
up one.
while you're
Just
looking
one
that
of
up,
those. Oh, yeah.
the weekly
Yeah.
scheduled
Kim
content.
checks that. She's not here.
Last week it was 7.
Yeah.
7 out of 100.
It seemed like we had 30 at one point, like 36
No,
or
she's
something
counting
like that.
a week,
Ah,
but her measurement's a day.
we need to figure out something else. We need to figure out what to do. That's where the content on repurposing comes
Jackie
in
created
handy.
an account.
Because when we're able to,
Did you help
to
Jackie
repurpose
log into her
content,
account?
it could go in different areas, and
Oh.
then each area that it goes
so she
in
just
is
figured it out?
another
Or use a different email?
another point for the weekly
Oh, we
schedule
definitely do
content.
that.
Yeah,
That's high on the agenda.
yeah.
Okay, the weekly scheduled content. So what are we going to measure that with then?
Well, all we know is it's at like 6 or 7 a day right now.
We should change it to daily scheduled content.
Daily, okay. Somebody want to change that?
Tina will.
Daily.
On the template though, because it really doesn't matter if we change it here.
Yeah, but
I was
Tina,
looking for the template and I can't seem to find it.
That's because they renamed it. But it's called Weekly Sprint Meeting. They got their devious laugh over there.
We're going to have a little bit of humor.
I just like
we were
it's just
trying to
called
make
It's called Weekly Sprint now.
a new template, not template, a new weekly sprint meeting template,
Okay.
and we just
We're going to move
wrote
on
over
down
that.
to number 4, because we have 7 minutes left. So let's move on through this really, I'm not sure how fast we'll go. Creating a
It goes
checklist
fast.
of post-meeting actionable steps.
So now what we do is we go
Just read them all.
back up to number 3 and just place those down in the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday area.
Okay.
And And she's really quick at it.
Okay, good. So do we need to do anything, or is she gonna just do it?
Yeah, well, we
Ready to
do.
go?
We need
Okay.
to ask
Step 4 is
people.
creating a checklist for post-meeting actionable steps.
Yeah, but start from the bottom and work up because then
Okay.
she could do it quicker.
Okay, let's do it. You mean the bottom of like,
The bottom of 3.
the bottom of 3.
So number 5 where it says creating live cast emails.
I don't know what you're talking
In comrades, it's down here.
And
Comrades
step 4,
on-
step 3,
Oops.
step, which
Wait a
step
minute.
are we, you want me to go get?
Step 3
Step 3.
and the last thing
Last
on
one?
there.
Okay, is daily schedule content?
She's pretty fast though.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Oh yeah, did she get it in the meeting? Yeah.
Okay, so. Sure.
And she's just working her way up like this, putting these in the areas like on Monday, Tuesday, or
Carmen,
Wednesday.
you have that on there.
Who does that?
Okay.
Yeah. It's number
So-
5.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right here.
Totally at a loss. Okay.
So like at the bottom
Do I need
there,
to read
it says Diana, reach out to people to see if they can go through the system for repurposing content. What day are you going to do that?
I don't even see where you're at.
It's at the very bottom of
We can
number
comment at
3.
the front though. If it helps.
Is it 3 or 4?
No, yeah.
Because I know the
I think it's
format is
4.
different.
Wait,
3,
no, 4 on the
It's
very
more
bottom of
used to.
4.
There you go.
4. I don't see it.
You see where Tina is?
Reach out to people to see if they can go through the system for repurposing
Do you see?
content.
Do you see where Tina is? Yeah.
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 Okay.
Then you tell her what day do you think you could do that?
For repurposing content, that'll be, I want to do that on Thursday. So Thursday's going to be my work day
Okay.
because of all of the stuff we got going on this week.
So now she's going to take that and put that in Thursday. So now you just go up one. It says schedule a class for doing funnel scripts. When do you guys want to do that?
Not this week.
Okay.
No. not
So then we're going to procrastinate on purpose on that. So then we go up to the next one. Kathy.
Friday after live cast.
Friday is not the live cast though, is it?
No.
Yeah, but
Wednesday
it's after the live
Oh,
cast.
Friday after the live cast.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So did Sister Kathy say Friday?
Yes,
Yes.
Friday.
All right.
Everything this week is in terms of before, after the live cast.
Got it.
So then the content for repurposing, says the second Thursday. Nobody's assigned for that. So
No.
put that in the, well, we don't want to
No,
procrastinate.
because it's supposed to be.
What do we do?
You're going to send it to Diana, and Diana's going to try to come up with a date.
That's just that's the same thing as what was said on Thursday. There's no difference. They just repeat.
Right. But my whole thing is
Yeah.
I'm going to call people and see if people can't go on the System Hub and go through the video or whatever it is.
Uh-huh.
Give them
A date.
yeah, to have it completed.
I want to work on Thursday. Thursday I want to have to send out that information
Right.
as well.
But
Tina,
I'm saying that when you
can you
send
send
that
the
out,
video
put
to
a
Leah
deadline
and
on
have her
it,
watch it?
so
The
that
one
you can
on
check back
repurposing the
and
slides?
it'll keep people
Okay.
going.
It's on YouTube.
What about our newcomers that are going to be coming on, Deborah and Kinzia?
Yeah, they
see it?
they need to be added to the slide design chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. That's one of my things
So
You
put
do
that
it
on
today?
Tina's.
to do. I can do that today. I'm gonna be pretty busy later on, but I have some time right now.
All right, I added it.
Thank you. Okay. So where are we at?
This is creating live cast outline additional resources, third Monday. What do you want with that, Enid?
Where is it at?
It's on the bottom. Just keep going down to the bottom. You see where it says today? Here, I'm gonna put my
Put your
the
person in.
Enoch's there. See Enoch on it? Yeah. So you're gonna stay at the bottom here. So when she moves that, you go up to where it says creating live cast gathering questions, and then you go up and you just keep going up. Let me show you.
I mean, you can show me after. It's okay because we're getting ready to close out, and that's something you and I can go through because I need to know it for future.
Well, it's what we're doing right now.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
You might want to know right now. I'll show you. It's really easy. She's just going. Or scroll down. Go back
I
down.
won't be able to see to do it.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
right here, you see where it says today?
Mhm.
You're just gonna be up above that, one up above that each time. And so you ask, what are we doing with this? And then they move it. Then you say, what are we doing with this? And then they'll move it. These will go away, and then this one will be the next one
So we still have all
above it.
these to go through then?
Yes,
Yeah. Okay, and she's gonna move it down there. Okay.
yes.
Okay.
But she needs to know what day the person
We're
could do it.
scheduling them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, so creating life cast outlines, additional resources.
we're basically putting deadlines on, like, you know, when you ask, like, when do you want to do that? We do that now. We don't do that as they come.
Oh, so in other words, it's 2 in 1 question.
Kinda, yeah.
I don't know what you mean by that.
In other words, you're saying what needs to be done, then you're going to say who's supposed to be doing it, and then you're going to give the date.
Yes.
That's right.
All in one.
Yeah.
Okay. So shouldn't it be out beside it instead of having to drop back and forth like that? Shouldn't it be like right beside it? Put it right beside it?
Oh, she's just scooting it down one.
Oh, okay.
It's a different step. She's just trying to get it down. You'll get the navigation soon.
Yeah. It'll be easier for you the more you do it, like on the third
So
time.
which one are we on? Are we additional resources?
Yeah, you find today and you just go up one from there. That's where we'll always be at. So the additional resources, Enoch, what do you want to do with that?
It's done.
All right.
Okay, that one's done. And then so we're going up to gathering questions.
Yes.
Gathering questions. Deborah and Tina, when's the deadline for that one?
When did you want to do that, Tina? Well, I have to look at it. I could probably do it pretty soon.
Okay, give us
She
the time.
she writes on
Today?
I'll say Wednesday.
Wednesday? Okay.
Wednesday's the live cast.
Exactly.
What happened?
Well, it'll be done by then. No,
What is?
the questions.
The questions. They're supposed to be done on the
I
fourth.
always do the questions on the day of the live cast.
Why? Can you stop doing
We're
that?
trying to change
I always
that.
do.
We're trying to have
We're
everything
trying to
done.
change
Well, I never heard anybody
Oh, we
tell
haven't
me
talked
to change it.
Okay.
Mom, you were one of the first. You were one of the most prominent and loudest voices telling us that we need to do things in advance and stop squishing things
Yeah.
on the last week. That includes your questions.
Why, do I come up with the wrong questions on those days or something?
No, you probably come up with them good, but we're
The
trying
less
to
things
get
that we do on the day of the live
we're trying
cast,
to
the
get everything
better.
done prior, like you said before. So do you
Well,
want
then Tuesday.
She wants to have it done by Tuesday. Okay, thank you. Does that work for you, Enoch?
Huh?
So you'll have time to review or
Yeah,
whatever.
works for
I don't
me.
know what you have to do with it.
He
Works
doesn't
for me.
have to do
He
anything.
doesn't have to. Okay. Oh, those questions. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it the day before.
I have to put it on the slides, Mom.
Yeah, let's do the day before.
I didn't know you put it on the slides.
That's because you never asked.
Well, you never told.
What about
Like I'm supposed to know that exists.
Deborah? What about on? Is it possible to have them done by Monday?
I'm gonna do it on Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay. The reason I asked is because I would like to see them too. Those are just those questions you and I did that one time, right? Like you did it. I kind of remember. I think I kind of remember. Okay, so you want to do it on Tuesday?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Okay. And then, where are we at?
We want to try to
We're
get the
one
questions.
above today. All
Mom?
of it. What?
It's not just writing questions last minute. You're trying to get videos from people.
Well, I know, and didn't I have that last week?
Mom,
Okay.
it's hard for you to talk to you while you're like.
I know
snapping at
that's
people.
because I'm upset because you guys act like I'm supposed to know all this stuff. You guys change everything out from underneath my feet, and then you act like, oh, she doesn't. She's gonna do it on Wednesday. Like I'm supposed to know that already.
Sorry. Yeah, we didn't do that too.
I think it's better not to talk about it right now, to be honest.
Okay, so yeah, we didn't mean to put you in that situation. Sorry. Okay, Deborah, where'd you say I was at? I can't remember.
It's always one above today,
Okay.
where Tina is.
Okay, right. Okay. So creating worksheets, right? Does that work?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, fourth Monday used to be Victoria. Creating worksheets. So we don't have anybody for this one yet, but we said we're going to send it to Jackie. Did we say?
What, transcribing?
No, creating worksheets.
Yeah. Did we? Say
Oh.
No.
No, we don't have anyone
We
for.
don't have anybody for that. Okay.
Victoria was supposed to. We didn't have a worksheet last week,
Okay.
What do we do then?
last month. What did we do?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't have a worksheet the first 4 months either.
Okay, but that's something we're wanting to eventually get. So it works.
Yeah, that'd be wonderful.
Awesome. So we're gonna put that on our.
She's at a camp meeting right now. Her her ministry is conducting an event. It's
Oh,
really
awesome.
That's
busy.
nice.
Praise the Lord. Lord bless it. Amen.
So where do we put this on the procrastinate list?
Procrastinate, I guess, because we don't have anybody, and I think our plates are pretty full right now.
Yep.
Looks to me.
Procrastinate
Okay,
on
creating
purpose.
LifeCast slides. So let's put that on. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Today.
Tina. Creating LifeCast slides. Tina, what day?
Today.
I want to work on it every day. I don't know how much I'll be able to work on it today because we plan on going somewhere. But
Can we have,
like as soon as I have some time, I want to work on it.
Can we have a deadline like Monday afternoon?
We're gonna work on it today.
Oh, today? Okay. So we work on it today. Okay, awesome. Okay.
That's highest priority. right
Highest
now.
priority, because you know it's highest priority. Thank you. Creating LifeCast outlines.
Benefit points.
Benefit points. Deborah.
When am I gonna do that?
Yeah.
The emails can't go out until you do that month.
Oh really?
And it
That's
goes on.
connected to the emails?
That's what you're writing in the email.
I don't want to write an email.
No, you're not. Okay.
I don't mind doing the
Mom,
thing.
You're not writing an email. You are creating a benefit point
Okay.
for each teaching
I'll
point.
do that.
That's it.
All right, I'll do that. I'll work on that today because that needs to be done this week, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
today for Deborah. No. Nice job. Great. Thank you. Oh, we've been doing this right along. Creating LifeCast outlines. Tina,
She said she finished that.
you finished it. Okay. Awesome.
Praise God.
Praise the Lord. Good job, Tina. Thank you.
You're gonna want to update that on your overview.
On my thing, yes.
Yeah.
And I was going to ask you if I can go ahead and write it off because when we were doing it that day, I thought, no, I want to make sure it's okay. You know, I'll get used to doing it, but we're working together on it.
Yeah, we are. We're in this together.
Okay, so I think that's all filled out. Okay, then Tina's going to be sending it to everybody. Thank you, Tina, for what you're doing. I appreciate it. Okay, discuss what would prevent us from achieving those weekly tasks.
Oh, wait, we still have those
Oh,
other
we have
ones
one?
above there. Yeah.
Do we? Oh, sorry, guys.
We just got the colorful ones done.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Faster.
So then that's not really one right there where it says responsibility, but Jackie to just transcribe the live cast. That would be one. Because that's directions.
Oh, you mean all those above it goes to it? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Jackie, okay, yeah, Jackie, did you hear that one? Responsibility description for proofreading or?
Transcribe the
Okay, so
live
that's
cast.
on. What are we having her just proofread? Is it only going to be the live cast, or are there other things that we're going to just ask her to proofread?
We'll ask her to. We have to start with something first, and we can probably start with the live cast. And I'm sure she'll be able to help with other things in the future.
Oh, awesome. So what day does she need to have that accomplished by so that, so all the stuff should be in for her to be able to do the proofreading, or is that from the outlines only? When does she need to have that done by? When's the deadline that we need to have it done?
Do you know how long it takes?
I don't know how long it takes her.
Even how long it takes doesn't matter as much as the deadline of when.
Well, if you know how long it takes, because if you don't put a deadline,
No, I mean, the deadline needs to be when do we need it done by?
Yeah, the deadline
Yeah.
determines how long it takes.
yeah,
Work expands according to the time that you allot it.
yeah,
Okay.
that's why I was asking.
So we wouldn't have a deadline like.
No, we need a
We
deadline.
need to-
The deadline's more important than how long it takes.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So that's what I'm saying. So when do we have a
It's
measurable deadline?
After the live cast.
Well, really, the highest priority live cast to transcribe is the first, second, third, and fourth, and fifth. We should start at December and work our way out.
Oh, I think I get it.
Because we're using the transcription to write the book. And
Yeah.
those are the 5 months that's where we got hung up with the book, is that we didn't get the transcriptions. Christina tried, it took her like 2 months to do one live cast. Angela tried and took her
Didn't
a
complete.
month and a half, and I don't think she finished. And Christina, the other Christina, who's working with Victoria doing the event right now, she said she would do it. I think she would, just Mom didn't really talk to her.
Busy. I did talk to her. She doesn't respond.
Mom didn't know how to navigate and give her the access to the things that she needed or communicate and stuff, so it was hard to.
So who are we going to
Both
ask to
there.
do that right now?
Jackie, I think Jackie will. She helped in the past with another daylight video, and she's familiar. for the most part with some of the tools. She'll have to relearn them a little bit, but
Okay.
she was waiting on me to get her access to that. But really, that's something that Carmen and Mom would be able to do.
So Tina, can we put that down? I mean, we have that right here in front of us, but we need who she needs to reach out to is important for her. Because if it's on her work board, she doesn't know who to reach out to for that, that's going to be the problem. So on Jackie, we want her to reach out to Comron or to who?
Carmen is more organized with the notes and accessing where the files are,
Thank you, Comron.
as long as he can find it on the project board.
Okay, yeah, so we can put that on her project board for her to reach out to Comron. That would be perfect. And then he can help direct. Thank you, Comron. Okay, awesome. And then Kathy, so
Good job.
we don't have really a time, that's just it's a work thing. Okay, but then let's look on Kathy.
I mean, it's not necessarily related with this particular,
Weekly
uh,
spread.
this
Responsibility.
live cast, but we should have a deadline on it because
No.
Oh,
it's something that
Because according to when that's done is when we could put a deadline on other things.
okay, so is
'Cause
she
we
gonna
wanna
be
publish
working
a
on
book.
the deadline, I mean, on the live cast? Is she gonna be doing stuff for that, for the?
not this month, but December live cast in
December live
January
cast?
and
Okay.
February. Yeah.
Okay.
If there's a live cast that's being pumped out,
Uh-huh.
then we could pump out content.
Okay.
Because then we could do a podcast and we could do
I thought
cards.
the
and
daily live cast was once a month.
daily live casts. Yeah, they are once a month.
So why would you go all the way to December?
Daily is not once a month.
Because,
I mean, not daily.
did I say daily?
I did.
The monthly live cast is
The month,
Monthly
yeah.
live cast.
Yes.
So it's every month.
it's
Yeah,
every
it's
month.
every month.
So then
Since
why are-
December, we started in December, and we need to start with the transcripts.
December
of,
2019.
December,
yeah, December 2019.
December, January, and February is like a foundational, the foundations of,
How to study the Bible.
How
That's
to
when I
study.
taught the very
Oh.
basics,
Okay.
and we really
and
need,
So
we
she-
haven't covered those since.
So we have a curriculum coming back out for the next, and that's what you're gonna be needing her to transmit, no.
no, it's for like the books.
So,
and
you know,
other
in
content.
the value ladder that we're trying to do by the end of the year,
Right,
this is the quarter we set aside to do the book,
okay.
and the contents of the book is going to be the transcription of December live casts, January, February, and March. Those live casts is going to be what the book.
So would that not be, this question, should it not be on the quarterly more than on the weekly sprint?
No,
um,
it should be
No,
on.
it is on the
there.
quarterly,
Uh-huh.
So on
but
the weekly sprint, so where do you think
It
she
should be
needs to be
13.
at by the end of this month?
that's the thing. Like,
That's why we need
the reason why we haven't done it is because we don't have a project manager to make that decision.
And we need a deadline.
That's not my decision
Well,
to
then
make. I can't handle this.
Okay, no, that's okay. I can help set a deadline, but I need to have more understanding, so I
Yeah.
can set a deadline.
I understand, and we might be overextending ourselves where we can't actually process all that because you're handling the live cast projects and onboarding people. So I mean,
Could it be a
I'm-
task for next month that we can try to work towards that? Because
Yeah.
at least get through this and.
absolutely.
Okay,
We do
okay,
next
so
month.
put me down, put that down.
But what that does too is that makes Jackie have
Nothing to
things
do.
she doesn't really have
What
things
can
to
we
do.
send, I mean, do we have something we can send her, or what can we do that she can be working on? Is there
As
something?
far as proofreading, I'm sure there's things she could help with,
Oh, awesome, then
but
can we?
I don't know what they are.
Okay, so then, our main thing is we need to get this stuff to Jackie, and the deadline for, she doesn't even know what the stuff is, so we can't really have a deadline on something if we don't have the project.
We can have a deadline for when to get it to her.
Okay, let's have a deadline to get that to Jackie. Who knows what needs to be sent to Jackie? Who knows that?
Carmen was one, it was just a.
Carmen and Mom do.
Okay,
Carmen knows where it is.
is it possible today to send something to Jackie?
Depends on how busy Carmen is. By the look of
Carmen,
his
how do you-
posture, it looks like
The part I can do is talk to Jackie about what we're looking for.
Looking for, well, okay, you can do that, but
Yeah.
if Carmen can get, if Carmen can just give her something to work with,
Is he?
so, okay.
Carmen? Oh, I was wondering if you could hear us. Do you think you'd be able to send that out today?
he didn't hear. That's why he's laying down.
Send what out?
To, Jackie, the stuff that needs to be.
Basically, whatever she needs to transcribe, like the first or second transcriptions.
It doesn't have to be a whole bunch of stuff, just something she can be working on right now. This week.
Basically, access to the content machine and a basic overview of how to navigate the livecast folders for the first 5 months.
Thank you, Colin.
Can we schedule that for you
I
today?
mean, you can get on
Tom?
Discord with her, share your screen, and just be like, "Hey, Mom, this is how you get to the livecast. Here's the audio that you'll use for putting into Otter, which you don't need to know how to use Otter. It's not that you're showing her that. You're just showing her how to download the file and how to use the Google Doc to upload stuff."
You might like that too. What they're talking about.
Can we schedule you that
transcribe
for today,
the,
Cameron?
have you
Is
ever
that
used
too far today,
Otter
or is that too much on the plate today?
Otter?
Because I
Have
don't
you
know
ever
what
used
your
Otter? That might
plate
help
looks
you
like.
with what you're doing right now. I'll show it to you.
Well, my plate's empty. I didn't eat this morning.
Oh, you guys, oh no, that's not good. Oh my gosh, your sugar's probably off. Sorry, can't
No,
think
I'm
of it.
just tired.
No.
Anyway, let's see. Yeah, I could do that today.
Oh, thank you, Cameron. Okay, put it down there.
I think they can
Jackie, are you good with that?
translate
Working on that this
in
week?
different languages. I know, but they don't
Somebody.
Did you guys call
I
me?
know, but it just like pumps it all out.
So Jackie, we can get the stuff sent over to you from Cameron today. Is that possible?
Type and everything
That this
out.
week maybe you can just take a look at it and see, you know, what entails, and we can kind of come up with a schedule by what you think, or even some ideas after you look through
I
it.
don't know, no. I was just thinking maybe. Seems logical. Practical, you know, would be practical.
What was the question? Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's okay. Let me have Enoch explain it to you real quick, because this week.
So the question was, would you be available today to work with Cameron on Discord so you can share a screen and show you how to access the audio files for you to transcribe and proofread?
Yeah, I could
Or we could
set
do
up
it
a
after.
time maybe.
We
I need to connect with him to set up a time and then
Okay. Yeah, that
know
works.
how much time I need. So yeah, if we just get in contact with each other, then we could do that.
All right, that sounds good.
Awesome.
That
So
works.
you can just get a hold of Cameron when you're available, because I know you have kids. So today sometime, just reach out to him and he can help you out there. Does Cameron have meetings today? Any meetings that we know of? Okay. Okay, so yeah, just reach out to him and then he'll hopefully be available, and we'll see about today then. Thank you, Jackie.
Okay. Well, just one thing. He's there, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
When do you think is a good time for you? Like, do you have open space today? I don't know how busy you are, but then maybe I could shoot for a certain time,
He said he was available today. We were just
like
confirming.
at any time.
Yeah, so what time do you look at the schedule?
Whoa, hey, hold up. No, not anytime.
Good
Go
thing
ahead,
you
come on.
timed up.
Before 2
Look
is
at your
usually
calendar.
better.
So what time would be good?
Yeah, before 2 would be better, like around noon.
Noon or 1 our time today.
Okay, before 2, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, call me. Just call me. We need a screen. Can I do it on my phone? If I could do it on my phone, you can call me, and then we could do that.
Could you do it on our phones?
Yeah, Otter's on there.
That's a good question.
Okay.
Yeah, Otter's on there.
So let's just schedule it at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
You should download
have-
Otter.
At 1 o'clock today, then Jackie, will that work?
Okay. So I'll call from you, Cameron.
Thank you. What amazing. Awesome. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Okay,
And
this usually
Cameron.
goes faster.
Okay. So, reevaluate the deadlines for the live cast. Is that where I'm on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm doing that today. I'm going to reevaluate the deadlines for the live cast. I want to look at where I'm at on it.
Do you need to do that with somebody?
I'm going to send my results to Enoch. I don't need to talk to him, but I want to send him where I'm at after I talk to everybody and everything. I want to send him a report today. So so he knows who I've talked to and
That'd be great.
where they're at.
That'd be wonderful.
Do you know how to access the courses on time management on Drive?
It's not on Drive Mod,
Oh,
it's
it's
on
not.
Notion.
Oh, it's on Notion.
No.
All you have to do is just
On,
type that,
The
time
time
management.
Don't type it. Go to your project board. It's
okay,
on
what do I
the.
need it for right now? Before the.
Well, it says Diana
Oh.
access the course on time
Oh,
management.
thank you. It's the next one above it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was lost. I was like, why are we on this? Okay, so the next one above it is Diana access the course on the time management training.
I'm just
Yeah.
Could you
curious
put a
if
dash on there for me so I know where to find it at? And it's on
It says on your project board.
my project board. Okay,
Yeah.
but on my project board, how do I?
Just type it in there, time
what?
management training.
Okay.
Or read it, it'll show you too.
So when I go there and I just pull it up,
I'll
it's
show
on
you how
that
to
like
do
copy
that at
link
the
there?
end. Yeah.
It'll show it to me? Okay.
I'll show you at the end.
Okay.
If you
Okay.
remind me. Yeah, so when are you gonna access that, today?
Time management one, no. I'm
Okay.
not gonna do anything before the live cast. The time management one, I wanna do it for, afterwards.
Thursday or Friday?
Yes, Thursday
day?
is my work day, Thursday.
Okay. And we need to improve the live cast production.
We need to improve
That's
the
not
live
really-
cast production.
Yeah.
But-
Okay. So, how do?
We can delete
That-
that.
That, yeah,
Delete that one,
doesn't-
okay?
We are doing
That's
this.
just nothing on there. What needs improvement?
Yeah. So then we're at Deborah and, what happened to this?
That could probably be a number.
It disappeared.
Hey, what happened to the other part?
What other part?
It said Deborah and,
It just scrolled down and off.
Let's give it.
somebody put that down there?
And Deborah, Diana, and Enoch need to work
Oh,
on the
there it
live
is.
cast event Thursday after the report form.
Don't we do
Sorry, I
that?
just haven't moved on yet.
Comron, we got a couple going on here.
We got
that need
last
help.
ones from you.
A
Record
recorded
and
sketch
sketch.
system
Well,
for
where's
creative
this?
project.
Oh, what?
He usually puts his word in.
Recorded sketch system for creating a project board view.
Oh, boy. I could do that today.
Okay,
Thank you.
great, thank you, Cameron. Sketch system, Kim requested.
I can do that. Man,
Can't do it at one.
I'm pushing that off.
If you've been pushing it off, do you need some help?
No, I
Is there
just
something you get stuck on?
no. There's just other things that are more pressing,
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
gotcha.
Well,
and I
Nice
forget
job.
about it.
what is the system?
I forgot what it was. It was something to do with. I
Oh,
don't remember.
let's see. A system for onboarding,
Kim.
was it, or not? For Kim.
I don't think so. It's probably content
Okay,
related.
so
Yeah,
Probably you-
that's alright.
is it something that has to be done before the live cast or can be done after?
Yeah, where is this?
It is right above today.
No, wait, I mean,
Oh.
which one it
So that's the last one we need to
Okay.
figure out.
And we're 22 minutes late, guys.
You're okay, you did
You
good.
did good.
is. It's only 22.
Okay, what?
I was constantly at least a half an hour late.
Okay, so are we scheduling that for after the live cast, Cameron, or before?
Yeah, I guess we can do after
Okay,
Thursday.
okay, Thursday for
Good job.
Cameron, or Kim, the sketch for the system, okay.
Good.
Okay, so where are we at now? Did we
Number
spoke
5,
number
just
five?
what would prevent it from
Is there
happening
anything that can prevent it from happening, guys?
besides what's up there already? Just the overload.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna be able to get it done.
Yeah.
Okay. Commit to weekly tasks to be
Yeah.
completed during the next weekly sprint. Can we just skip that one for now?
We're pretty done.
Okay, we're done, okay. Let's go ahead and, any last, anybody else have something they need to add that needs to be on the calendar or a question? Or since everybody's here, is there somebody that you want to direct a question to specifically that can be answered right now? Quickly?
We shouldn't do that.
No, because we can get back to it.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's go ahead and pray. Daniel, would you like to pray? Close us
Sure.
out?
Dear God in heaven, we are thankful for another weekend that we had and we spent it with family and friends. And I pray that everything we discussed during this meeting, that we may not take it as a burden, but as a way or a means to help other people come to the gospel, and to for us to reach them, so we can plant the seed and you can water it. I pray now as we're going to go through our day, be with our minds, help us to keep it on you, and those that are hurting inside, and those that are going through things, help them also. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you. Good job.
Regarding those that are hurting, a prayer request came in.
Oh, prayer request come in?
Yeah. Jana rolled the pickup and O'Shane is in the hospital.
Oh no.
So let's pray right now. Right
Yes.
Father, we just bring O'Shane before you, Lord. We ask you please just touch his body, Father. God, help him to have a full recovery and be with the whole family, Father. And Jana, as all this is going on, Lord, I just ask that we would support our sister in this time and just to reach out in love. We just ask that your hand would be with the doctors and the people involved. In Jesus' name we ask, amen.
Amen.
Is he seriously hurt or
We don't know.
where'd they roll?